Now I just need to decide what to pop into these tuck spots. So I'm thinking actually that these particular tags work quite well. Maybe even these ones. And because I've now got too many for this, I'll just pick a couple and pop them in there. So all I need to do now is glue this, and I'm going to use just a little bit of card as a kind of hinge to give it a bit more space. So to do that, as you can see, you just need to fold with a little hinge. I'll get the scoring mat out to do this, and then you can stick it down. So I'll go and cut it out, and then I'll show you how it works. I've got these 2 pieces of card. I've scored so that there's a nice clear fold. And then all I'm going to do is stick them down on one side like this, for this side first, and glue this side, flip it and stick it, and it's just going to give us a little bit more space. Let's do this side first. It's a good amount of glue. We need to push it quite close to the edge, just leave a tiny little gap. On this side. Make sure that you've got the fold going right out to the edge. Just a tiny little gap here. Then what you want to do is just give it long enough to stick, dry a bit, then we'll add the glue for this side. And this will now have a little bit more space in which to fit inside. I'm not going to put it in yet until that glue is well and truly set. We're on to the finishing touches. I filled this now. I didn't want to put too many strings or cords on these because it just would have got a little bit too many bits coming out. So we've got our seal there. What's that piece? But I do want to put some on these, and I quite like the contrast with this pink against the green. And I've also got some of this gold, which I think I might use on some of them, and then a little bit of this raffia, which I will probably dirty up a bit. Almost a bit too pristine, but I'm tempted to grunge it. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I'm going to dirty this one up. We'll just go for some vintage photo. Just a little bit of aging on there. Now, do I do something on these. Probably needs to be a fresher ink when you do anything. Just a bit of dirt. Not much. Trying to decide which ones to have the gold on, if any. I might have double on this. Now I've got my crocodile tool. I'm going to be sticking eyelets and everything. So fiddly. You twist it round while it goes through. It's a little bit easier to manage. Not a lot, but a bit. Goodness me, that was hard work. Put those two in there. We'll put it like that. And then these three in here. And we have a finished project. Ta-da! Got some potential to put something in there as well. A not finished project. Do I need to? I feel like something should go on here too, but I don't know what. Maybe some stamping. That might look quite nice, especially if I embossed it, the whole of that stamp, with a coppery or rose gold. I might do that. So I'm going to emboss using this and this rose gold. This is the nerve-wracking bit. You really hope it's not there. Really hope this works. Waste not, want not. So I'm going to reassemble everything, and then I'm going to do the big reveal video. And I've finished. From almost the first moment, I knew this had to be a witch's grimoire, something that would be layered up with magical spells and a real sense of history. What I love about this is the grungy nature and the use of some of these distress mica stains that look like spilled potions or remnants of spells. I've used stamping to give a sense of age. So let's open up and have a look. Here we have a couple of tags, and if I hold this and twist it in the light, you can see crow appear and disappear under the mica stains. I love the patterns created here. So we've got these 2 tags this side, and then this side we've got 3 tags. This one has information about plants for those born under the Aries star sign. That's me. There's a spell to repel slugs from your garden. And there's this tag that I made using dried leaves and some pressed flowers I found in a second-hand book. And we open it up wider, and we have the 4 inserts. So let's look at them one at a time. We have this one, a couple of tags in the back, made with alcohol ink on Yupo paper. And we have lots of different layers, again indicating something that's been around a very long time, with pages stuck on and torn out and bits added. This moves, and you could tuck something small behind here. This is paper that I hand dyed myself, and that's some rusty bottle caps have created that pattern. Another tag tucked away in there. You can see the mica giving a lovely sheen effect. There's a little beetle. All that glitters is not gold. And there's lots of gold on here. But is it really gold? Some nice textured paper on the back, and just attractive inside. Back, more layers, more intrigue. Italian book page. A little tuck spot. And there's a little bit of information about the herb vervain. There's a charm, but most of the magic is splattered and faded away. So that's that one. Then we've got this one, cut out of a butterfly. Lovely worn texture to this Tim Holtz cardstock. So we open it up, and we have a booklet inside. Again, more layers, some you can see through. 13th, not Friday though. More layers and a little tuck spot with a raven. We can open up this flaps. This is just a simple notebook from my tea dyed, coffee dyed, rust dyed pages. Lovely combination. And there's the beautiful stains and patterns on this belly band. And then the back page, there's a little tuck spot. Lovely wrinkled tag. Number 2. Number 3. Watch the bird appear and disappear. The raven. I think this witch must have had a raven as one of her familiars. Again, there's beautiful colouring. It just changes as you move it in the light. Okay, so let's open up and have a look at this one. Again, many layers have gone in to make up the story of this book. There's even some powdered elements here. On this side, we get a peek a little further and deeper into the magic spells. And this is my favourite page. Looks like things have burnt through. Something went horribly wrong or horribly right, depending on your point of view. There's more interesting pictures, stains and intrigue. This double page spread here has some tuck spots. There's a quote about, quote from The Wizard of Oz. "You've always had the power, my dear. You just had to learn it for yourself." So perhaps the witch that owned this had suffered maybe from imposter syndrome until she really came into her own with her spells. Tucked in here. Oh, what's this? An ancient scrap of spell or charm. Most of it's faded away. The ink has run. Who knows? Who knows what that one was? Another double page spread. Places to write more notes on potions and charms. A pressed beetle. Some little scraps of tea-dyed paper attached with a brad. Aha, what's going on here? This feels suspiciously thick. What's here? What happens if I pull on this tab? There comes our expanding booklet. Look at the lovely textures on that paper. Beautiful, I'm so pleased with that. And we have these gorgeous hairs. You can see the light catching on the gold edging. And again, layer upon layer of story and intrigue. On this side, we have another little booklet. It's in this one. This is embossed stamping. And here comes another pull-out booklet. And here's our fake tag. We open up and inside we have this little infinity booklet. It'll keep you occupied for hours. And then on the back, just some layers of paper and a tag with a brad. And our final booklet is this accordion. So open it up. Each of these pockets has something inside. Let's take a look. We have the chewed off tag. We have this one with the burnt paper. Lovely textures on the back. This one. Some layers of paper. Again, gorgeous textures and colours. There's two in this one. Specimen slide of chamomile. And a quote, "With mirth and laughter, let old wrinkles come." So perhaps this witch was becoming a crone. She was going through the menopause like me. Another little tag with an eyelet. Just a couple of layers there. Here's some mugwort. Information about a mugwort. A mugwump too, a great man or boss. This one has onion skin and coriander. Coriander and onion soup with carrot would be quite delicious. And one more cabbage specimen. So that completes our look through the booklets. Let's just have another look at the inside of this. So we've got stamping, mica sprays, appearing and disappearing birdies, little eyelets for detail, stamping and painting and sploshing. So there we have it, the finished booklet. I shall be popping it on my Etsy shop. I hope you've really enjoyed watching me make this, and I'd love to hear any feedback about the way I've done my videos. If there's something that you'd like to know, please do ask questions, and I look forward to seeing you when I do my next make.